Did you go on a vacation? It seems like everybody went on a vacation right now and just coming back. And welcome to September. We've got some data for real estate. I know that still exists. A lot of people have been going on vacations and stuff. The data doesn't seem like a lot of people are looking at it, and there's not a lot of attention there. But maybe you should pay attention if you are thinking of selling or buying your real estate. So here we are back again with the market updates, and stay tuned to the video. Hey real estate rock stars, my name is Amy Kwan, your voice in real estate. And I am a local expert real estate agent that's serving in the GTA area. I am looking forward to our one-on-one conversation just so that I get to meet you and get to know what you're all about and what your real estate story is. And I've made that accessible by going into the description box below. You can go ahead and click on the link below. That will take you right to where you can book a time slot with me one-on-one via Zoom call. And I'm looking forward to meeting you, and let's not waste more time, but dive back into the video. Chat soon, bye. So let's talk about economy first. And you might be thinking, why is Amy talking about economy? And I hear about, economy is bad. So I just want to come on here and tell you why. It's because I believe and truly believe that you have to look at the bigger picture. When you want to invest in something that's so big, then you should invest your time in getting to know how the entire world is changing and how it looks like. It's not only you buying the house, it's also all the other people that is also buying the house. All right, so let's get into it. So for Q2, so that's the quarter two, the GDP growth. I've got my smart glasses on and we're talking about GDP. So GDP stands for gross domestic product. And according to Investopia, gross domestic product is the total monetary or market value of all finished goods and services produced within a country's borders in a specific time period. As a broad measure of overall domestic production, it functions as a comprehensive scorecard of a given country's economic health. So it is calculated in the annual basis and basically shows you how much of an output a country is doing with its goods and services. Is declining by 0.2%. So that's not terrible, obviously, 0.2%. It's not like it's a huge drastic fall, but however, Q1 wasn't looking very good either. So the first quarter of the year was quite terrible as well. And so Q2 declining of that is also not a very good news. Let's dive into the employment growth. In July of 2023, the employment growth went up by 3.2%. And then unemployment rate went up again for 6.4%. So there were some people that were getting hired, and then there were double the amount of people being unemployed. Okay, and then inflation rate. Inflation, we are at 3.3% for July year over year. And as well, Bank of Canada overnight rate is at 5.0%. The prime rate, guess what it is? Throw some numbers at me. And you know what? Maybe you should just comment down below right now. Just pause the video and just write down what you think the prime rate is. Did you pause me yet? Okay, pause me now. No, pause me. Like, pause the video. Okay, I am going to assume that you have paused the video. So, it is at 7.2%. It's at 7.2%. So, honestly, this I have something to talk about, passionately about. So, I got a call from TD the other day, and they're like, "Oh, Ms. Kwan, I've got a great deal for your line of credit, and it is at prime rate plus 2 or 3%. And I was like, do you know what the prime rate is? And they were like, let me look it up. And I was like, I'm just gonna wait until this guy figures it out. And he's like, it's over 7%. I was like, right. Yeah. Don't feel like paying almost 10%. But thank you for the call. So yeah, everything is high right now. Mortgage rates. So if you want it August of 2023, 1 year is about 7.89%, 3 year is about 6.89%, 5 year is at 6.79%. Woo! Let's just get the basics out of the way, and yeah, we're here. All right, so let's just talk about all Treb area sales and all the other. So in August of 2023, this is what we're looking at. The sales are at around 5,300. That seems to be a great number there, and we just talked about that. And to dive into it, the average price is 1.082 million around, and then the median price is $933,250. So this is an interesting thing here. So the new listing numbers are at 12,296, and the active listings right now on the market is 15,497. It's actually not as many as we thought, we anticipated, given that, August happens and we expected that more and more listings would come up. People, if you look at the news, in terms of real estate, people have been talking about how sellers are feeling the pressure and they just can't hold on anymore because of the interest rate. But in reality, yes, when I see a lot of sellers, they are struggling to pay the monthly interest, and a lot of the homeowners are complaining about how the interest rate is so high. However, it doesn't seem like it's affecting them so much that they are willing to give up their house. So I did expect, and a lot of people did expect, the numbers to be bigger, but it's not as drastic as people have imagined it to be. And obviously we talked about all the other numbers, so important numbers. So it's really important to note that it's maybe, August is one of the slowest months, so you can see the weaker numbers than last year, but it's also like, this isn't as bad as you expected, was it?
Or wasn't it?
Something to consider. And I hope that I was able to help you guys keep updated with the market. I'm honestly very excited to see what the September is going to hold, because I know some people have been telling me that their agent has told them to wait it out till September. And that's what they've advised their clients when there was a tick in the market. Instead of selling, then they tried to time the market and, using their history, and I understand their approach, but I guess who will know, right? But so far it doesn't seem like there is a tick up coming up, and we didn't expect that in the spring market either. It came later than expected, so who knows? We'll see. If you're thinking of selling your house and you just don't know where to start, and you need some help in the real estate world, or if you need any advice, I've been there before. I've been in the desperate, if that's not a word, I made it, so you better I hope you understand it. Desperacy. If you feel really desperate and you feel like there is nobody that will help you, if it wasn't for their gain, I'm here. Like, I'm going to be here and I can help you through it. And so in the real estate world in Toronto, if you want to reach out and have somebody to talk to about something in your real estate world, I had somebody do that the other day, and felt a lot of comfort with that. So feel free to call me, and even if you're not thinking of selling right now and you want to talk and you want to rant or whatever about Toronto real estate, feel free to do so. I am going to leave my information below, and you can book a Zoom call with me. And I am looking forward to meeting you, and I hope you're surviving. I am really hoping that you're thriving. And until next time, 안녕.